Chapter 1. Moonlight Awakening. Elena's world was a porcelain vase, pretty, polished, and one breath away from shattering. She sat at the edge of the balcony that overlooked the vast forest surrounding her family's estate. The full moon cast a silver glow over the dark canopy of trees, its light touching her skin like a lover's fingers. She clutched her arms around her body, her silk robe fluttering in the cool wind as the sound of wolves howling in the distance pierced her bones. Tonight was different. The air felt charged. Her skin tingled, and not from the cold. "Elena!" She jumped at the voice, nearly tumbling off the wrought iron railing. "Amon!" she breathed, turning to see her stepbrother, tall, tousle-haired, impossibly beautiful, standing in the doorway to her room. His hazel eyes glinted like molten gold in the moonlight. He was shirtless, his chiseled chest slick with sweat, muscles taut as if he had just returned from a run. But something was different about him, too. He looked wild. "Are you trying to catch a cold?" he asked, walking toward her. "I needed air," she said, retreating a step. "You're shaking." "I'm fine." He tilted his head, the way a predator might before deciding whether to chase. "You're lying." She tried to speak, but the words were locked inside her. She could feel the tension radiating from him, like heat, like a pull. Her heart beat faster, an erratic rhythm of confusion and want. "Elena," he said again, softer now. "Closer." His hand reached out, brushed a strand of hair from her cheek. His touch burned. "You've been avoiding me." "We're not supposed to be like this," she whispered. "And yet, here we are." Their faces were inches apart. She could see every fleck of gold in his eyes, the raw desire burning behind them. And it terrified her because a part of her wanted to lean in, wanted to kiss him, wanted to belong to him. "I'm your stepbrother," she said, but even to her ears, it sounded weak. "I'm not your blood, and I'm not asking for permission." Before she could react, his lips were on hers, rough, desperate, claiming. And she kissed him back. Just for a moment. Just long enough to feel what it would be like if things were different. Then she pushed him away. "No. Elena. You have to go." He didn't argue. He looked at her like a wolf denied its prey. And then he left, his presence like smoke dissipating in the moonlight. She slumped against the railing, heart pounding, lips swollen. What the hell was happening to her? But the worst was yet to come. The next morning, she met him. The other brother. The one her mother never spoke of. Chapter 2. The Stranger in the Woods. "The affair between our parents has nothing to do with my obsession for you, and when I want something, I get it." Amon's words echoed in Elena's chest like the thunderous gallop of a charging beast. She tried to shake off the heat of his kiss, scrubbed her lips raw beneath the scalding water of the shower, but it was no use. His presence had embedded itself in her skin, and his voice, possessive, unrepentant, lingered in her ears as she walked through the estate's long stone corridor toward the front garden. But none of it prepared her for the piercing blue eyes that found her just beyond the hedge of roses. She froze. The stranger leaned against the wooden fence, one leg crossed over the other with the ease of someone who had every right to be there, except he didn't. Elena would have remembered a man like him. Hair black as raven feathers, tousled around a sharp jaw and a devil-may-care smirk that struck like lightning. There was something magnetic about him. Something unnerving. "You're Elena," he said, his voice silk and smoke. She stepped back instinctively. "Who are you?" He didn't move. But his eyes, those ice-bright eyes, drank her in, inch by inch. "Call me Kale." She crossed her arms. "That doesn't answer my question." He raised a brow. "You ask a lot of questions for someone who walks alone in the woods so early in the morning." She glanced around. The path she'd taken was one she'd wandered dozens of times, but something about this moment felt foreign, like time had bent to allow it. "I didn't say I was alone," she lied. "You don't have to. I can smell you." Her heart stuttered. "Excuse me." Kale pushed off the fence and walked toward her slowly, the way a panther might circle prey. You smell like tension, like temptation, like wolf. The world tilted beneath her feet. What did you say? He stopped a foot away, too close, too calm. You're part of something now, Elena. You just haven't accepted it yet. Accepted what? That you're one of us. A twig snapped in the woods behind them. Amon appeared from the trees, eyes blazing with fury, his body nearly vibrating with rage. Get the hell away from her. Cale didn't flinch. He smirked. Always the overprotective brother. You don't belong here, Cale. I belong wherever she is. What the hell is going on? Elena shouted, backing up until both of them were in front of her, two beautiful, deadly creatures bristling with tension, growling low like rival predators. She's not ready, Amon barked, his voice deeper, inhuman. She has the right to know the truth, Cale retorted, his tone just as wild. I swear to the moon, if you touch her, then claim her. Cale roared. Before I do. The wind shifted. The trees rustled like something ancient stirred within them. Elena felt her knees buckle under the weight of it all, this strange electricity in the air, the way both men stared at her like she was something rare, something hunted. What are you two talking about? She demanded. What truth? Amon turned to her, his chest heaving. You're not human, Elena. She laughed. It was sharp, broken, and disbelieving. What? You were born of the blood. Our mother married your father to hide it, but you're not fully human. You're wolf kin. Like us. No, she whispered, taking another step back. That's not possible. Cale's gaze softened slightly. You've felt it. You've heard the howling in your blood. The dreams, the hunger, the heat, the pull. Elena's fingers trembled. She clutched the railing of the fence behind her. You're both insane. No, Amon said gently, stepping closer. You're awakening. Stay away from me. Elena. No. Both of you. Stay the hell away. She turned and ran, feet pounding down the dirt trail, heart racing, vision blurred. The world spun around her, and every breath she drew felt like it shattered something old inside her, something primal. She didn't stop until she reached the old greenhouse by the edge of the estate. Collapsing inside, Elena slammed the glass door shut behind her and slid to the ground. And then, through the vines curling along the broken window panes, she screamed. Not in fear. In pain. Because somewhere deep in her chest, something was breaking free.